Hello, for today's art, you'll need paper and a pencil. I'm going to trace a bowl to get a circle. I'm also going to paint with some watercolor paints, but you can use markers or Sharpies as well. First thing I want you to think about when you make art is that it's just fine to trace things if you need to. So for our project, we're going to be creating an Earth Day image. This week is Earth Day, and we celebrate that to think about taking good care of the earth that we live on. And some ways that you can do that are to plant a tree or reduce the amount of garbage that you throw away, reusing things, maybe turning your heat down or your air conditioning up a little bit so that you're using a little bit less energy in that way. And there are tons of other ways that you can have a smaller carbon footprint and take care of the earth. We're going to, on our circle, draw what looks like Alaska, Canada, United States. Here we have Mexico down here. And some more of Canada way up here. We're going to come down. And this is going to look a little bit like Florida. I'm attempting to make North and South America here with my drawing. But for you, if you just want to draw like blobs or continent-y looking shapes, that is just fine. People will know. I'm not quite sure what the Great Lakes look like here, but there may be somewhere in this region. So we would say Ohio is somewhere in there. Maybe this is the edge of Asia, Australia, peeking around a little bit. I've kind of run out of room for Antarctica, but maybe Greenland or Iceland, Europe, and a little bit of Africa. So I have my globe here. I can consider, like I did on my example, doing some clouds. That's an option. Everything I draw in pencil, I try to draw a little bit lightly so that if I do something later that I want to erase, it's not that I've engraved and I can easily erase my marks. Maybe I'll put one more cloud up here. We've had some beautiful weather already this spring in Ohio, and even though we have to stay home, we don't necessarily have to stay indoors. So hopefully you've been getting outside and enjoying that. I'm going to use my Sharpie markers because I know they won't bleed when I paint over them to get the outline or the contours of my continents here. Also, a good way to practice your continents. Many of you have those memorized already, but here is North America, South America, back up at North America, and even some countries like United States, because Alaska's up there, and here we are, Canada, Mexico. Over here, just showing a little bit of Asia. I'm not really sure if you'd see that on the map, but Australia, Africa, and I already said Europe, and then like Antarctica. Maybe just for learning's sake, I'll just put a little bit of green down there as if we would see it. Okay. I'd probably outline my clouds here, and then on my practice, in my sketchbook, I wrote Earth Day in cursive. Some of you like to experiment with cursive, and so I'm going to show you Earth Day in cursive at the bottom of my page here. Hopefully I have enough room. And let's do that now. I'm going to write again in pencil first. I'm going to start E. It's like a big backwards 3. And I don't let go. I keep my line going. I go up and over here as though I'm making the letter C. but I turn it around. And then I come back up and down. I'm going to add a little loop there for A. R is simple. It's just up and over. Now I'm going to do T. I'm trying not to let go. If I need to take a rest, I just put my pencil back down where I was. So up, 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 up for T. Down, 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 down. We'll cross that later. H is going to do the same thing. We're going to go up, 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 up. I'm going to curve around. Then go up and over for H. If this is too hard, you can just write Earth. This is just something I know some of you really like to do. And you can practice. You can try a few times to get that right. I'm kind of short on space here, so I'm going to make D. I'm going to kind of crowd Earth. And I'm going to go straight down. I'm not really sure that this is the right way to do capital D in cursive, but that's okay. I'm going to go up and around like this. And then A again looks like a C at first. Till we add that part. And then for Y, I'm going to come here up to the top, back down, up, and I don't have enough room to do my whole Y there, but maybe you do. And like this, but it would go like around and up. And then with a Sharpie or marker, you can go over that a few times to make sure it looks good. Up and around, backwards 3. A comes like this. R, T, up and down for H. I'm going to cross it with a little curved line. D. Make like that. Like I said, that might not be the right way to do a cursive D. But the cool thing about cursive is people kind of get their own style. And then up to here, I'm going to finish my D with that. And it says Earth Day. For color, like, oh yeah, maybe you want to put a heart like where Ohio, our home, would be-ish. Something like that would be cool. That's our home area. Maybe you want to do the Great Lakes with a Sharpie or some other color in there, but you don't have to. Like I said, I'm not really sure that's what it would look like. But with my paints, you could use that same bowl you traced to get your Earth shape. We gotta wake them up by adding lots of water to our paint. You can wipe the tip on the lip so it doesn't drip. And then you can start painting the areas where the continents aren't on your Earth or your oceans. And you can paint your continents green. Or you could probably even substitute in there some brown for some of the continents. That could be a cool way. And you could, if you have a variety of paint colors or markers, you could mix some areas of the ocean. You could paint lighter blue, some areas darker blue. Just have fun with it. Don't feel like it has to look just like mine. And obviously mine doesn't look just like a map of or a photograph of the Earth would actually look, but we're making our artistic interpretation and thinking about ways that we can make the Earth a healthier place and conserve. Have a great day, guys.